Village City, 27X80. A city that shouldn't exist. A tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the... Okay, can't finish reading. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of the glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you'll find the Valhalla. Okay, there's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. The cyberpunk bartending action, Valhalla, with ones instead of L's from the Val. But L's in the Halla. Holy shit, it's actually done. Settings. Do I want to keep the scan lines on? No. I won't. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played for getting comfortable. Grab some drinks, some snacks, and enjoy. Sit back and relax. We hope you have a good time. Okay, I hope I do. Though I don't have a drink. I should probably get a drink. I'll do that later, though. Psst. Hey, over here. Oh. Creepy ring TV lady. Boo! How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting, and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 9% how you make it, how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya! Oh. Just a dream. There's something near the door. Chapter 1. Primera? I like to say what it is. Your membership to Shining Fingered. Oh, I wouldn't want to have a membership to a place called Shining Fingered. It will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Make sure to save your data using the Life Backup app. You can now browse the Augmented Eye. Oh, Dawson, maybe. Best boss. Okay, can I interact with anything here? I got a slut shirt. Okay, 4. So who was that letter from? Nobody. Wait, I'm guessing 4 is the cat? Oh, okay. It's actually like a phone. I'm really digging the music. Welcome, Jill. Let's see. Gaze invited. I'll take that one. Commented I. Oh, okay. Mass emigration continues as Quincy reveals new economic judgments by Kimberly LaValette. With inflation rates among the highest in the world, constant shortages of basic groceries, and rampant violent crime, Glitch City citizens look for a better life in other countries. Yeah, I know, right, Mick? I didn't know I was a slut either until I saw I had that shirt. Glitch City citizens look for a better life in other countries. Quincy, however, isn't happy with this. They learn in our schools and universities, the Prime Minister said, during a talk with the Augmented Eye. But they apply what they learn somewhere else, and I find it rather insulting. This comes after revealing new economic measures for the city which most analysts consider to be useless for the current environment. They don't know. Word, concluded Quincy. Wonderlanders are the newest threat. Beware. Not Wonderlanders. What's a Wonderlander? You thought Alice Rabbit was good at cracking the most complicated security protocols in the world, and this new group will certainly blow your mind. They've yet to make an impact as big as Alice Rabbit, but they seem to be aiming very high with the recent threats against Prime Minister Quincy. We hold full access to Quincy's email network and released the whole database this January, the group declared during a stream. Shallow threats. When questioned, Prime Minister Quincy dismissed all the group's threats by stating he's not hiding anything and is not afraid of a possible leak of his email history. Maybe everyone will get to see what kind of TV I bought last month. Wild parties. When people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes. The people behind the Wonderlanders seem to enjoy dressing in all kinds of rabbit costumes during the stream. From Anthro to Bunny Girl. Oh god, not a furry convention or furry party. The purpose was to show the love and respect they have for Alice Rabbit and their role in today's politics. We want to follow their example while having some fun. We're not sure if this will go anywhere, but we'll be there to tell you if it does. So anyway, how you doing, Mick? What's up? A Cyborg in Heels returns next year. By Lana Smithy. Popular show Cyborg in Heels returns to the Dome this March, with tickets going on sale in January. Cyborg in Heels is a massive stage show about a cyborg fighting terrorism while wearing heels. Actually, looking at the levels, the music's kind of loud. Turn it down a bit. Okay, director Quentin Hayter explains Cyborg in Heels' special appeal during an exclusive interview with the Augmented Eye. What's not to love about it? It's a cyborg wearing heels, cutting stuff. That's literally something we've never seen before. A niche market I'm willing to capitalize on. Check out the full interview in the next few weeks, exclusively here at the Augmented Eye. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. I got no money. Settings is just the game settings. I can't interact with anything here. Oh, I hope Boss notices me. Shh. Okay, I'm gonna go to work. Tuesday, December 13th. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. I love the pixel art in this. When will you admit you have John face, Jill? Or Gil? Oh, Gillian. When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Don't know. She went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes. That you look distracted. Very, very distracted. Just nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... It's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. And not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, neutering 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. Okay, so 4 is the cat. Okay. And there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can! Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. You can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up on the top left. You can also sort drinks by flavors like sweet, or types like manly. Drag the desired amount of ingredients from their cells on the right to the shaker in the center. Gill. When done, press the mix button, and then press it again to stop mixing. Click the serve button on the drink itself to serve it, and that'll be all. Oh, but if the drink looks messed up, you'll need to press the reset button and try again. You can press reset at any time, even while the shaker is moving. Don't be afraid to use it. Gil, I'm the one who went through the formal BTC instruction. Then this should be no problem. Gil wants either a sugar rush or a piano man. If I mess up the ingredients or the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. Use the navigation bar to start browsing. Sugar Rush is 2 aldehyde and 1 powdered delta with optional carmotrine, all mixed. Sweet, light, and fruity, as girly as it gets. Okay, let's see what Piano Man is. Piano Man is 2 aldehyde, 3 bronzine extract, 5 powdered delta, 5 flanergide, and 3 carmotrine, all on the rocks and mixed. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianists Union or its associates. Sour, promo, strong. And I'll do a sugar rush, because that'd be something that I would drink. Or wait, how much is the Piano Man? $320 for a drink? Jesus. Yeah, I'll go for the sugar rush. 2 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta, optional carmotrine, and mix. I don't know how long I gotta mix it for. Oh! Okay. Okay. Here, happy now? A little, but not quite. Let's do one more. I know. Please humor me for a bit. Some drinks need to be blended. This is done by mixing it for over 5 seconds. You can tell it's being blended when it starts moving faster. You also need to check if the drink should be served on the rocks or aged. Check ice and age buttons on the side to select the one you need. And in case it wasn't obvious, on the rocks means you have to toggle the ice tab. It should be noted that the station will add the ice after mixing. It's not something you should mind though, just a fun fact. Give me a moon blast and I'll leave you alone. Keep in mind what I said. Yeah. Give Gilla a moon blast. Blended drinks need to be left to mix for at least 5 seconds before I stop the shaker. Okay, so that's why the sugar rush, that first sugar rush I did screwed up because I let it shake. Or I let it blend. What is it? Then you need a moon blast. Moon blast is 6 aldehyde, 1 powdered delta, 1 flanergide, and 2 carmotrine, all on the rocks and blended. No relation to the Hadron Cannon, you can you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Sweet, girly, and happy. Aldehyde. One powder delta. Energy. Carmetrine. All on the rocks and blended. Woo! Sweet. Here, did I amuse you for long enough? You did. Sorry to hold you. Let's get working. Yeah. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Okay, so double the ingredients, but if it has 10 ingredients, it's already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional carmetrine, it means you can use none, or fill it to the brim. Optional carmetrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carmetrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. Doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. And if they get drunk too fast, they won't buy more drinks. Yeah, are you done with the exposition? Now I am. Yeah. Hey guys! Oh, but who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of society's finest or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. Wow, thanks, boss. You can't just put the responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. That's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? While you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what, we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun! Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model used to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Add songs by clicking titles on the left, you can remove them. Oh, okay, so I just put songs on. Okay, I keep the mouse on to let it load the preview. Wait, that was the opening theme, I think. Put that one on. Every day is night. That one in. Judging it by like 2 or 3 seconds. Just shift that one too. Oh yeah, definitely that one. Not feeling that one. Not feeling that one either. I like that one, but it's too fast. I wish it didn't like take so long to load the previews. That's where I'll put systems go in. A Renee? Not feeling that one. Yo, Avatar. Nah. Those who dwell in the shadows. Nope. Nighttime maneuvers? Yes. Okay, 3 more. Star pierces in the dark. No, too quiet. Synthestitch? Nah. I'll take Snowfall. No, not feeling. Answer lies within. Dawn approaches. Nope. Come on, now the signs are being kind of eh. Nope. Nope. Oh god, yes. Definitely this one. I'm gonna listen for a few seconds to this one. Okay, yeah. Love the bass. And I'll take Dust. It's time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, give me a beer. Oh sure, right on it. Who wants a beer? He looks like quite the big guy though. Beer. Aldehyde. Poison extract. Powdered delta. Energy. All mixed. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in case, I'm gonna double. Okay, all mixed. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh? What kind of work do you do, mister? You're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. Today started with quite an interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then. Hey! People love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money. And money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker. Just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even new, it's just speculations or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running to at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it. My interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors? Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people are like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. I think the word he was looking for was desensitized. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about. You can make up any shit you want. Spam them while they're hot. Even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money. And like I said, money's good. Huh. I guess he has a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is that they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like on my ass. I guess you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks, and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he also look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time. Coming right up. Beer again, this man likes his beers. They come cheaper in bulk at the store though. Beer. Oh, I need 2 more of these. Here. It's the big things that makes life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. If the place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best in here, thank you very much! Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that! Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want is to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but nobody wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. But even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. But what do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically public indecency, but still. Or anyone that wears Crocs. Fuck those guys. Oh, please. As a bartender, I bet you have a strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that was the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see that they're human. Hey! That dude that plays the nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't even be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, hey brat. Well, two can play that game of... Huh? Hey, you're a bartender, right? No. Hell-bent on world conquer. Okay. Pinking the brain reference there, I'm guessing. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe, why? When you like a column talking about those, I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. Personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting. Half our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, and it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan? Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson, or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather. It's too general, but Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them. Not to my family, not to my position as boss. To me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me. Not because I'm their boss, or the name appearing on in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you're asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one, do you? Ah, yes, yes. You know what? Third time's a charm. Give me a beer. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna... You know what? I'll double the stuff again. Actually, I'll keep the karma tree normal. Oh, no, I'll put 6 in. Oh, I guess I got to put all the karma tree in it. One beer. Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers! Enjoy. Say, kid, did this bar have any investors? He didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Whoa. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, that's... I mean, you give me money, so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no! They have to stick their noses... They have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it, and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, "Hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does?" Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks! I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks. I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. Wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Yet, but the guy bought 3 beers, and I got $1,300, almost 14. Jill! Yes? What the hell happened in that bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents! Shh. You'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Anyway, hey there, Cameron. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch? I want to give him a gun punch, alright. Oh, no. Oh, it starts with a G. So he wants a big gut punch. 5 Bronson extract, 1 energy, an optional karma train. I'm not going to put the karma train in. And 2 Flammergide, all aged and mixed. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is a bar? hellhole crack house? Smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What the hell do you care? Payment registry says... Sorry for the question then, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. Lots of corgis. Too many corgis. Oh my corgis. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay, will you come with me to a motel for a couple of hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place, so I have absolutely no idea why, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Woo! Hey Jill, where did you put the dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide to the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No. Nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall rioters all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement, and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things for opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only ever seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved Class 5 weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but... There's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming that she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? That's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him, though. Oh. Pile driver. Pile driver 3, Bronson extract. Boop. 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 Wave liner guide. Or car training. All mixed. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. Bitter, manly burning. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard that wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time. Lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Well, like, I got a slut shirt, so I'd probably say yes, honestly. Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a fringe weaver. Alright. It's like drinking ethylene alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Bubbly, classy, strong. Well, 9 carbon. Wow, that thing's it's alcoholic. And it's all Asian mixed. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like, hungry? No. I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you ever tried taking up a hobby? Might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative. Which is? Bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing, and way cheaper. Also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. What? I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row. Nothing seems to do it. Is it like an incest thing that he experimented with then? Whatever. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? You can't fuck puppies. At least you shouldn't. I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. Wasn't expecting you to help me, or to believe me. I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Phew. Boss, I'm gonna go take my break. Alright. Yeah. Those derpy ass drawings. Yeah, I'm gonna save. It's now safe to keep playing. Okay. At least I didn't get locked up this time. I'll keep the music on. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good eve. Do you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry. It's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, miss? Master Specialist, C.P. Asagiri, of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow, and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Small, sweet, and icy. I wonder if I have something so specific. Nope. Nope. Blueberry, sweet, girly, soft. All Asian mix it. Doesn't have ice. A moon blast. It has Karma Tree and she does want to have a hangover. Piano Woman. All Asian mix. Okay, it looks like the Moon Blast is the only option. Okay. Powder Delta. Kabachi. Ugh. And this is gonna be a big drink. Or is it? It's only big if it's more than 10. Oh well, I'll take the risk. Here you are. Ah, yes, this is just what I needed. Thanks. Okay, I guess if it's more than 10, it becomes a big drink. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from Valkyrie Corps. From the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The one with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. Yeah, I bet, Cameron. I bet that the army and hangovers go amazingly well. Or hangovers and law enforcement. No, we're different people. Obviously, we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. Oh, okay, that's actually really cool. Like, they're the Valkyrie Corps, and like Valkyries in the their lore, they take like the soldiers who fell in battle and would lead them to Valhalla. Okay, that's actually really cool. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, and protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah. I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so that they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty. I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time where we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattering pieces of glass, it was almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No? But those are sights, and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and you actually meant size? I mean, sure. I suffered the deepest lungs and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but... Don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I wasn't expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Don't worry, a classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classy drink, simple enough. And it's not a big drink, either. Sour, classy vintage. Sweet, classy, happy. Okay, she might actually like this one. 8 out of 10 smug assholes recommend it, but they're too busy being smug assholes. All Asian mix. Here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kind of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger. I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian. Julian. Do not call me Julianne. Oh, okay, Julianne. Do not call me Julianne. Please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. Why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh. Okay. Still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill. I don't like angering nice people. It helps somehow. I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. Oh my god. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school. So the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian? Or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me, and this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. It's interesting though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kind of guide myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not only one specific type, there are many different classes. Rescue, assault, There's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed, and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. I remember something called, martini? Brandtini? No, I'm pretty sure it's a martini. It's Brandtini. Trust me, I'll get you one. Well, I think the Brandtini was the thing I made her just now. Like it was a classy drink. Oops. Yeah, that was what I made her, too. Here, see? Huh. You were right. I just made it for you. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place, and I want to share it with her. Might be a bit difficult, though. She's more into, classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but... Don't worry. I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just need to... What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I better check that. I paid you already, right? Yeah, they were looking... Like, she just wanted a classy drink. And while I was looking, I'm like, okay, classy drink. And then I remembered she likes sweet and not too much alcohol in it, so that's what I went for, because it was sweet and small. Yeah, go ahead, be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, if she isn't coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-loving hell that explosion was. Be careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening, and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. But Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ingus's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead? As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright. Where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers, robbers, rapists, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries. Otherwise, you'll just... You're rapists, aren't you? Rapists! The whole lot of you! You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violating every hole in my body as I lay there twitching, don't you? Murder, 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 murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or to throw at her face. Give her something that'll calm her down. I guess a girly drink. Or unless there'll be like a burning, a calming, like, thing here. Well, there's happy, so piano woman is a possible one. Okay, no, not sobering. Okay, piano woman, I guess. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained that there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. That's a big drink, so it's Sparkle Star. Put 2 in. Oh crap. I screwed it up because I forgot to click the all age thing. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. Bar? Hi there, Seth. Why? What is this game doing to do that to you? So I figured I should give you something to calm you down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God no. I wouldn't even think about it. Wow, can't believe there are still people that are spiking drinks with pumpkins. Wow, pumpkins, unbelievable. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they dog my pay and tips. Not to mention I have to pay any lawsuits myself. Hey, no, I'm not mixing drinks for just girls. Like, the first 2 customers that I had were guys. And this is the second customer I had that's a girl. And that's the best case scenario. If I could get fired and lose benefits. But I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... Grr. Even if you say that. Let's do something. You go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left. You'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about... Oh my god! How? Why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk at the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much a part of a chain. Sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are, right? It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink. Go through that door and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value will be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no indifference? And what about the drink? Are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, Well, I'll let you know that I'm not that unimportant, and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So, how was it? It was good, I guess. It'll help me calm down a bit, I think. Are you alright? Yeah. I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should probably apologize for my last comment, too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the streets, stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me that you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just gulped the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. It's funny because I just gave her a piano woman, I think. No wait, never mind. No, never mind, it wasn't piano woman. It was the one I wanted to give her at first. Okay. The Adelheid. Dawson extract. On the rocks. And mix. Oh, that actually looks really cool. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean. Provoked a pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long, hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? Oh yeah, your boss was in here earlier. I read it every morning, in fact. In fact, Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even has a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. Or he got a pizza delivery boy to work maintenance. A full week passed before a pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time, I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Ah! Why are you working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No. Don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality, all while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person, with what with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She is! She's so cool and collected, but has no quorums about, well, showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... Huh. Sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime, and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. Besides, it's getting late, and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one. Although, I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One brandini, please. Coming right up. Okay. Brandini. Yep, nope, I almost did the same mistake. And all Asian mixed. Here. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Hey Jill, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really. It just kinda happened. One thing led to another, and bam! Bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams? Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh! Childish dreams, yeah. I remember I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. So, no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. Somewhere along the way I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, man. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who was he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. Oh. I heard that! Why were you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you, and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. The boss looks like a character from an anime. I don't remember. I can't think of what one though. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Kim woke up and had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Hit total earnings, 3,130. Drinks total, 2,380. 0 mistakes, 30% commission. Whoa, I got $714 in payment, $750 in tips, $500 for flawless service bonus. Here's an extra for helping that girl calm down. Wow, I got like $2,400, almost $2,500 from one night of bartending. Hell, I made more in tips than what my actual day's pay was. Membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account is at least out. Okay. Jill is lost and thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Danger You and you can visit J.C. Elton's. 4. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? The ghost took my money. What was the thing? A hollow plant? And hollow plant in memory of a real potted plant. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Local woman, local hero. Elena Smithy. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unknown woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians. But the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch him mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. This is not really a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes. And with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much. I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, I can't even finish this article. I'm sorry everyone, but I have to puke. Ugh. I hope it's put out of sale. Think Alice Rabbit may be? A dog. Don't trust this dog. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why is it so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming? Makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe. And lots of zeros and ones. And what is this? There's Danger You. Dangerous Opinions. Mickey Concert 2. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult now that we have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop! I'm going to marry Mickey. Or Miki. Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Miki. Come on, Anon. We don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Miki sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who is the attention whore again? This thread is closed. What it says on the tin. So what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while now that I think of it. You think they're planning on something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack being next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Lol, we're going to be attacked, and it will be funny to see those white knights fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know we're going to attack if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny assy drawing and a message. Something like happy not birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the rise with the leaks. At least try with your baits. This thread is closed. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Why would you lie on the internet? Hahaha. Oh wow. Fucking normies, get out! That is so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes? So you're finally going to confess! Oh my god, this is going to be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Miki shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you are there with her. Miki concerts are some magical shit. Okay. I guess this is the hollow plant. Actually, I'm gonna go buy a couple more things. Feel the thrill of being scanned by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. Game's no collector or wands, but are still good for displaying. Yeah. There we go. Okay, there's the poster. I don't see the game cartridges though. Unless they're like here or something. Anyway, I guess I'll go to work. Gotta stretch. 1 second. Okay. Good evening. Hey, Jill. That's a sound you don't hear every day. But boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. White Knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait, do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool. And comfortable and cool, and really, really cool. Hello! It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was good. Don't run! You have work to do! I'm not going back to Hong Kong! Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. She's somehow relaxed now. Good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Beer? Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, you were supposed to hand the interns on an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. Couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the Department of Lilim's sex appeal. I tell you that. I tell you. She was a Lilim then? Yes, one of those new fancy King Class CH-1A models. Chia? I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey, you! The guy with the John face! Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was a Hong Kong rise 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong. And I certainly didn't defect from my anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicon business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. Once people start crying segregation, like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor, and the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. General fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where, on second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Heh, scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then, because I was really into this Chinese idol band. it's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. So do you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't going to allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait. When you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong, or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the only one spoken by the majority. It's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure. On it. He wants a Mars blast? That's a change of pace. Alright. Okay, Mars blast. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Spicy, manly, and strong. Okay, so 6. 1 powder delta. Oh, and 4 Flanner Jive. Yeah, and I accidentally turned the age thing on. 6 Bronson, 1 powder, 4 Flanner Jive, 2 Carmaturine, all blended. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Enough to get you frunked as duck. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, but there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon. I don't think so. Oh good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff? How they feel like they have more power than you and all that? Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in... what? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eye. You make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. God forbid if they ever catch something you said out of context. I want to touch those sweet cans. And meanwhile, the clock in the background constantly flipping and back and forth between the time. It's The Simpsons, if you don't know. It's a really funny joke in The Simpsons. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damned namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. Well, some take it graciously. Many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. Oh god. So, in the year 2070X, there are still social justice warriors. Great. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview, and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. If you're on with something bitter to wake him up, I wonder if some alcohol would help too. I don't think alcohol would help. Gut punch, bitter, manly, and strong. Let's check the other ones. Pile driver, no, that's alcohol. Suplex. Nope. Grizzly temple. I guess the gut punch. All aged and mix. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. Oh, well, whatever. I wasn't reading the descriptions. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. Well, I'll know to read the descriptions from now on then. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with big blunt objects. Yeah. They're an interesting group, you know. They only accept people born or raised in South California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they are trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. Pretty sure there's a banana hammocks and bags of batteries audience somewhere though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know. I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... What, did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend. More importantly, will Chief be fine? My god, this guy got a long neck, I just noticed. She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did he sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver, and bacon, and are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello Dorothy, wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people. There you can only see a few articles of clothing floating around. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish. My contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'd make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too, with a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that's recently branched into civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. It was quite pricey the last I checked, though. Almost. To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, there'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilim see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now what's that about talking to yourself again? Oh, yeah, this here. Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. But she seems like a small girl, so... And I want to check the bitter drinks thing, see if there's one. Tastes like alcohol milk with its good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel, too. Supposed to mean a punch made of innards, but the name actually describes what you feel while making it. Oh, while drinking it. Nah. Doesn't burn as hard on the tongue, but you better not have a sore throat when drinking it. A small Swiss and pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. No, it didn't say anything about... None of the bitter drinks had anything about, like waking someone up. Or making them drunker. A piano woman. 2, 3... Powdered Delta. Country all aged and mixed. One piano woman. Thanks! I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions. Whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday? Can't believe I still remember that. That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. I don't think the ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. You know... If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed and I'll keep you company. You still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. Wow. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Do you pay him to... Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible. Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing some stuff over the weekend. And Monday? Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. And, you know, people lie. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. Wait. Okay, just a chat log. I'm right here, you know. Did I tell any lies? No, but never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh. Yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. Okay, I need to stop touching the mouse wheel. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... Bit early for these stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird. The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 AM, dress as requested, and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. Oh, so that's the guy that Ingram... She's a girl that Ingram hires to be his daughter. So he was telling the truth about that, at least. 3 years. Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep. I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind that anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs need to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. Every fresh DFC-72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later. Upgrade? Once a DFC-72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't. Will you go through it? I don't know. Right now, I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage. And I really need that advantage, you know? How so? When people hire me, half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underaged, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else. I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all? I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. Right now, I'm just fine the way I am. I see. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Not really. We'll have it less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take her offer. Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Come on, don't be stingy, ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Press next after the first mix to make the second drink. Make both before serving. Okay. A big sunshine cloud. That's the optional karma turning. I'll put 3 in. Tastes like old chocolate milk with its old good smell intact. Some say it tastes like caramel too. On the rocks and blended. Okay. Next, then, it's a gut punch. The guy wanted. 5 bronze and extract, all aged and mixed. I'll make it a big one. Three all aged and mixed. Here and here. Thank you! All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jim. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy, may I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines into other person after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted, or the like, that way the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so So much that if any tracking machines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Come on, that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine. See if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard not to root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil! I need your girly hands for a second here! Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Mars, better not give him any other kind of blast drink by accident. Why would I? It's not like it's hard to screw up. 6, 1 powdered delta. 2 of that. All blended. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Spicy, manly, and strong. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? Heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn. I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off, and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. Save. Day 2 break. While she cleaned the chicken buckets she throws out, everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. I'm probably never going to change the jukebox music. It would take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Mick, are you drunk, Mick? Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open, great! welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta, kinda, yeah. Oh, this is a bar. A bar! Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. Okay, yeah, his... Your spelling there was a little weird. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if that's too confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Bitter, girly, soft. Bitter, manly, strong. Bitter, manly, burning. Bitter, manly, burning. Bitter, promo, bland. Wow, there's only one girly bitter drink. Sunshine Cloud. Aldehyde, 2 Dawson extract, on the rocks, blended. I'll give her. I'll put 1 Karmatron in it. And blended, right? Yeah, blended. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine. Thanks. Don't look like you're from around here. What's brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm Kira Miki. Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira, you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira? Miki? No. Put more spirit into it. Kira. Miki. Almost there. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira. Miki, there's too many people. Kira. Miki. Kira! Miki! Until you ever forget it. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow. You're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight? I'm one Lilim who is putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for a concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Will your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people, and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Hold on. And based on your little demonstration before, I should call you Miss Sneaky, right? You don't get it, let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft? Let's see what I can get you. Yeah, she doesn't mean alcohol-free. sweet girl. Okay, I'll give her Blue Fairy. And I'll put 1 alcohol in it. All aged and mixed. Hey, try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire. That kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump in the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know. I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Gil would like it though. Your name, girl! Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks! No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are 2 kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They'd make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. Guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know. I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't. Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, 1 more drink before I go. By now, this day should be all organized, so the follow should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. And this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they asked for Your Love is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth the ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah. One time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find for you. Bitter? Well, there's only the one bitter drink. It's the Sunshine Cloud. On the rocks and blended. Try this. Yeah, this works. So how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so really nice. Thanks. Hope you weren't offended by this question, but I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kira Miki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-timed in bars with the jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue that it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. it can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. And kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working, and lyrics distract me. Besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I gave you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I also don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. You're... Huh. That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find that out? Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and... Boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please? Yeah. Okay. Total earnings, drinks total. Commission, 30%, $351. $1,100 in tips. Flawless service bonus, grab a snack on the way home. It's on me. $300. Today's total transfer, I got $2,251. Your membership to Shining Finger renewed on 17th. Make sure your account is at least $800. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Kira Miki's blog. I want to see this. Okay, there's the blog. So there's one more thing I'm going to be able to see. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop right now. My throat is starting to get kind of... I'm not used to talking this much. So yeah, my throat is kind of gone. It's starting to get destroyed now. So yeah, thanks for sticking around and watching. People, let's see who's here. Cameron, Mick, and Seth, thanks for sticking around and watching. Tomorrow I'll... Not sure. I still need to go back to Dark Dreams. Don't Die. But I'm liking this, so I'm definitely gonna finish this at some point. And if I don't feel like playing this or Dark Dreams Don't Die, it'll be Isaac. Fighting for Isaac again. So yeah, I'll catch you later. See ya!